Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to make my version of chicken etouffée. The list of ingredients for my chicken etouffée is canola oil, butter, it could be salted or not salted, thyme, bay leaf, a diced yellow onion, minced garlic, tomato paste, all-purpose flour, diced chicken thigh, chicken base, diced bell pepper, my favorite hot sauce, or your favorite hot sauce, salt, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. And if you want, scallions or parsley for garnish. Over a high-ish flame, I got my big ass pot. I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of canola oil. I'm gonna use a whole stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. It doesn't matter because we're gonna adjust the seasonings at the end. And we're just gonna melt these 2 oils together. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook a few things, mostly my dried herbs, some of my vegetables in this, and then I'm gonna add the flour and kind of make a quick roux. For those of you who don't know and or don't speak French, like I don't, étouffée means literally to smother. So basically we're making a smothered chicken dish. As the butter is melting, I'm gonna go ahead and add my dried herbs, and what that is a tablespoon of dried thyme and 2 to 3 whole bay leaves, depending on the size. I just use 3 small ones. By cooking your dried herbs in the oil, it's gonna release the herbs. All right, my butter is melted, and what I'm gonna add now is a large diced yellow onion, and that's a medium to small dice. Does not have to be perfect. And then about 6 whole garlic cloves that I minced. And we're gonna saute this until the vegetables sweat down and get just a little bit of color. Okay, so my vegetables are soft now. It's a tiny bit of color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a cup of tomato paste, and we're gonna cook that down into the mix. And whenever I use canned tomato paste, I always cook it, get that metal taste out of it. And then also it's just a flavor opportunity because brown tomato paste tastes good. My tomato paste has been cooked down into my butter oil situation. And I'm gonna add flour. And this is where I'm starting my makeshift roux, my thickening agent. Put that together in there. It's making like kind of a paste. And then I have my diced boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And these are about 1.5 to 2 inch dice. And that's a good 3.5 pounds because we're making a big old pot of etouffée. We're gonna combine this. And it's looking pretty dry, don't worry. We're gonna add a little bit of broth and some other things, and it's all gonna come together. Now here's our seasoned chicken broth. We're just gonna dump this right in there. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna make a lot of sauce, but you don't realize how much water is actually in the chicken itself. And that water from the chicken is actually gonna contribute probably just as much as this is. A total of 4 cups of chicken broth. Okay, let's cover this and wait a while. I've been cooking this for about 10-ish minutes. And I think at this point too, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my bell peppers, which is also gonna give off a lot of water. And this is about 1 large or 2 small diced bell peppers. And I'm also gonna add this bottle of hot sauce. I know it seems like a lot. This is a very big pot of chicken etouffée. And it might seem like a lot of hot sauce, but This really is how much we use at the restaurant. You know, if you say something spicy, then make it spicy. This is a spicy recipe. That was one bottle, 6-ounce bottle of Crystal hot sauce. If it's too much for you, don't use the whole bottle. Just put more stock. So, ooh, that smells good. I'm gonna cover this and we're gonna let it simmer some more until the chicken is tender and you have a nice gravy, and then we'll adjust the seasonings. I failed to mention in the beginning, you're gonna need a pot of steamed white rice. And if you don't know how to make rice, check out my video, how to steam rice. I've been simmering my chicken etouffee over a medium to low flame for about 30 minutes now. Every once in a while I take the lid off and I stir it so that it doesn't stick. Now what we're gonna do, the chicken is thoroughly cooked. The gravy is at the consistency that I like it. Remember, there's salt from the chicken broth, there's plenty of heat. I'm gonna give it another teaspoon of kosher salt, half teaspoon of ground black pepper, and then just to bring a different kind of heat, I always with my Creole pot dishes, I always finish with cayenne. The Crystal hot sauce is a heat right in the front and it has an acidity. The cayenne sneaks up on you later, which I enjoy. That's about a half teaspoon of cayenne. We are very, very close. I'm gonna give this one more taste. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's serve some up. Ooh. You can serve it over the rice, under the rice. I do rice on top just so that you get to see the rice. And I like scallions at the end. And that is your chicken etouffee.